Tommy Sanders, the host of the Bassmasters on TV and on the internet. This is David Ashcraft, our man from Yamaha here, who's going to take us on a trip into the future. When we talk about boat control and we talk about autopilot, things like that, David, this is the latest thing. This is where technology has taken us. I can't wait for you to show us exactly what this is capable of.
Yes, Tommy. This is Yamaha's new Helmmaster EX full maneuverability system. We have a new binnacle this year for the DEC engines.
Now, binnacle, tell me what that is.
So the binnacle is the throttle and shift lever that you have on these boats. We also have the new Autopilot, Yamaha's new full-featured autopilot. And then we have the new joystick. I'm sure you've heard of twins, triples, and quad joysticks. Now we have it for a single engine joystick.
Yeah, that's the breakthrough of this whole system, right? Being able to do all these things. Tell us what we're able to do now with that new system.
So with the new system, I'm just going to point out the joystick. That's the key feature that a lot of people see and go to. So if I'm in tight quarters or if I just wanted to cruise, I can engage the joystick system and I can turn and maneuver the boat, the engine, without having to crank the wheel over left and right. Don't have to do a whole lot of work. There's some other features on this joystick system, such as fish point bow and fish point stern. So if you have a pontoon owner that likes to fish or whatever early in the morning, you know, I'm sure you've seen them out there on the water. They'll be fishing and then they'll drift off their spot and they have to go back to the engine, crank it up, move back to their spot. With fish point, now you can get to your area and you can hit the fish point bow or stern, whichever one you want to fish, and hit it, and the engine will keep the boat situated in that location while he can sit there and fish. The other feature is drift point. So if I wanted to drift down a bank or a jetty, I can do drift point, and it'll just keep the drift based off the wind and current, and it'll keep me on that line until I get to my final destination. Another feature on this is drift point track. So if I wanted to do a drift, but I needed to go around a point, or if I needed to go around a cove or into a cove, I can set a track, and then this thing will drift along that track. It will go in the cove or go around the point and just keep the drift, whatever the current and the wind is. Back to the autopilot features, one of the neat things that I see on this for a pontoon is track point. Track point is where I can set a destination of where I wanted to go. Say, hey, it's party time, I want to go to the sandbar. I can set a waypoints along the channel, say it's a curvy lake, and then I can hit track point and I just engage the throttle and shift lever. This thing will steer itself on its way to the location. Now, if you say encounter a boat that's in your path, you just take the wheel and you just take the boat out of the way of the boat that's in your path, turn it back towards your track, and then hit track point again and continue on to your destination.
Now, when you get close to your destination, you have to take it out of autopilot, or is there something else that you can rely on to sort of get you going the right way and the right speed?
So the other interesting thing about this feature is, as I'm going along on this track point, when I get, roughly 300 yards, 150 to 300 yards from my destination, it will decelerate on its own. You may be at half throttle, and you may be at wide open. This thing is smart enough to decelerate, and then it will slowly idle to that destination. When it gets to that destination, the other feature in this system is I've already got it set up for a fish point feature, so that when I get to my destination, this thing will tell you to pull the lever back to neutral, the throttle and shift lever, and then it will anchor itself right there on your final destination.
Unbelievable. David, this is a game changer right here. It's more than a game changer. Unbelievable.